This is a Valiant Star podcast. Enjoy.
What is up, beautiful nerds, and welcome back to another episode of Nerds Be Like. This time it's episode 50, the big 5-0. And as always, it's me, Antonio, and with me, introduce yourselves.
I'm Dan.
Hey.
And it's Lenny.
Shalom, everybody.
I think because it's less people, it's not
nearly as chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, who's first kind of thing. Yeah, it's like,
So as you can tell,
Yes.
Brandon and Jack are not here right now. Brandon may be joining us in a bit, but Jack is not going to join us because he's doing other things.
but the title will give it away.
Yeah, he's not very knowledgeable in what we're doing, and that's fine. We're good. We're good. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit special for me and Lenny in particular because anime related. We're going to be talking about the two Broly movies. The original one that came out in 93, as the title says, and the newest one that came out back in 2018. So we're going to be talking about them, comparing them a little bit. It's going to be kind of similar to the Voltron versus Power Rangers versus Garo episode. So if you watch that, you'll kind of understand what we're trying to do today. It's going to be broken up in a similar fashion.
Oh, I got to open that up. I totally... Lenny, is it still in here?
Yeah.
It should be.
It should be.
Okay.
But before that, we do have some news. Isn't that correct, Dan?
Yeah. So let's start off with the craziest one. Tom Cruise.
That one.
Oh, God.
Tom Cruise and Elon Musk are going to be joined together to go film in space. And they're going to make a movie. They're going to write a movie and set it in space. And they're going to have a space station that NASA will provide. So that's some shit. I don't know. What were we talking about him?
This is so...
His the way he named his child.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Oh,
no, that's Elon. Oh yeah,
That's
Elon.
Elon
Musk.
Yeah,
Elon Musk, yeah.
So
he's
that's
part
not
of that
the,
equation, though.
it's like this is not the craziest thing that's happened.
I mean,
honestly,
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but space.
Elon Musk, so you expect it.
Yeah, but it's two crazy people. It's in space. Now I wonder if Elon Musk will be a producer, just a consultant. I don't know. But anyways, I mentioned you guys a little bit before this. It was like, is Tom Cruise gonna do his own stunts in a space suit or
Does he
like
usually do his own stunts?
Yeah.
Yes.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Then probably.
He really likes doing
I
his
see
own
why not.
stunts.
He's held on. Obviously he had a harness and everything, but he's held on to a plane going up into the air from the bottom all the way up to the
Yeah, from that one Mission
The Mission
Impossible
Impossible,
movie,
yeah.
right?
the
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
one. So
It was real.
yeah, let me.
He would do it. Because
No, he would do it.
I wouldn't be. I mean, then again, I also read that the last Mission Impossible movie that they filmed, he broke his ankle,
Mm-hmm.
which was only 2 years ago. So I could see a world where he doesn't do anything, but I feel like Tom Cruise is the type of actor who he would definitely try to do some. Some.
Oh,
I feel
God,
like some of his stunts would be him, and some might be a stunt double.
Yeah, but he's here. The GIF sent. Oh, I found a GIF where he actually broke his ankle. I think they still used the clip.
I don't care that he broke his elbow.
Why can't I put it in? Oh, there you go. Obviously he's safe in the harness, but he broke his ankle head on to the building. Yeah. So yeah, that's. I don't know if they're gonna do any stunts outside. In space, if it's just gonna be in the inside. But it's much easier to just film it in the inside.
On Earth.
Yeah,
On Earth.
It feels like it's so unnecessary.
Yeah. But,
I feel like this movie is just kind of. Yeah. I don't like the idea of it.
they
You
want
could
it to
do
be
it just-
natural.
Yeah, you could just do you could do a space movie on Earth. You don't.
It's been done before. Ever seen Gravity?
Surprise.
Gravity.
Oh, here you go. Here's
Interstellar.
You've done it in a few.
Star Wars?
Alien versus Predator.
so Lenny, I think, mentioned this a little bit earlier too. It's why are people complaining about realism in video games? But that's you don't need to be that real to go up in space.
Yeah.
It's it's so like I don't know,
Unnecessary.
unnecessary.
You don't
yeah.
need it.
All right, let's go on something that's more tame. Last week we mentioned that the Russo brothers are going to be developing a live action Hercules movie, and they recently said that it won't be exactly like the same story that they did. I mean that
That
there
Disney
won't
did before.
yeah, the animated movie. Yeah, I kind of phrased that wrong. But they also said that they can't say if it'll be a musical or not.
So it's
And-
gonna be a musical.
in the-
Oh,
It is
In
gonna be a
their
musical.
quote, basically they were like, there's going to be music in it, but like we don't want to like say anything else about it.
Have the Russo brothers ever done a musical?
No, but
And I
back
hope it's not.
here's the thing: back when Captain America came out, they never did a superhero movie. They were mostly comedy directors.
Fuck.
and that's one of the good Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I think it'd be nice if it wasn't a musical. With
Yeah.
like,
I
with, like-
just don't like musicals, but maybe.
I mean, there are some good ones. It's just like
No, so I
it's
know
just weird when a character just breaks out in the song. It just
Yeah.
Yeah,
breaks
I don't
immersion half the time.
I don't like film musicals.
like
I'm not
animation,
saying
it kind of works. Like
Animation, maybe, but if you're doing a musical, you do it on stage. Nah,
Yeah.
right.
I've never seen like a musical movie, and I've been like, that was great. I enjoyed that.
I mean,
not-
I'll still
Standing ovation.
stand by. I enjoyed the live action Cinderella they made. I think that was actually decent.
But was that a musical?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
thought it was
I
more- I
think-
thought it-
I don't
thought it was-
remember.
I thought it was more like nitty gritty and like this is the real Cinderella story.
Is
kinda
it?
thing.
I forget.
I don't know.
Honestly, I forget at this point. It's been a while. It's been probably like 6 or 7
No, that
years.
was the Alice in Wonderland live action. That was,
Yeah,
like, darker.
that was the what's his face. Why am I forgetting the director's name? He did Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, Tim Burton.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Cinderella isn't a musical. Like
Oh,
the
it
movie-
isn't?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, then I'm dumb.
But there
Never
is
mind.
a signature song that is sung by her mother in the movie in the beginning. That may be why you remember it.
Yeah,
That might be it.
Because the 2010, that was the one with Johnny Depp. Yeah, that was directed by Tim Burton.
Yeah.
The Cinderella movie?
No,
No, Alice in
Oh.
Wonderland.
Oh, I was gonna
that one
say.
was directed.
That was the one with the Jabberwocky, right? Am I remembering correctly?
I don't remember.
They-
I never saw.
They like
it.
mixed Alice in Wonderland and then the one like short tale about the Jabberwocky.
Maybe
I
I
have
don't.
no
I
idea.
don't remember.
I've
Nah,
never
I never
seen it.
saw it.
I think it did because I remember watching it in like middle school because we like to Jabberwocky was like in our curriculum for some reason. So they're like, hey, it's in here.
All the all those movies. Which one was it again? You say Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It always made me feel uncomfortable, so I never really watched it.
It is a
But-
Tim Burton film.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all Tim Burton movies are terrible. Like the dog.
No, I'm just saying they always make me feel
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, because Tim Burton films are like really dark. They're not happy films.
No, I know.
They're not. They're never happy. They're always pretty messed up.
The Queen with the big head always like creep me out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, not a musical, and I think we already said what our parts.
I don't know. I think them saying that we can't tell you it is means that it will be.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's the only way they could say like if it is, then it, oh, I don't know. But if it isn't, they're just gonna
Whoa.
say it's not.
So they're kind of
how I feel.
They're making their path a little easier, in case whichever way they want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, but I feel like I trust the Russo brothers enough that they, even if it's not a musical, or even if it is, I feel it will be better.
It'll be decent.
It'll be better.
But it'll
than-
be better if it isn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be better out of all the other ones that we've gotten.
Yeah, I'll definitely be better than what was the last one, Aladdin.
Like
I know it wasn't terrible, but like God, I just don't. I can't. I'm sorry.
I saw a
Aladdin
video
without
that's
Robin
like-
Williams is like
Oh,
not good. Oh, hey, it sounds like Brandon's about to join
Hey.
us.
hey, okay. 3, 2.
Hey, we're still doing
Hey.
news.
Oh, lit.
Yeah.
We actually like just started like 10 minutes ago, 15.
Just
This doesn't affect the recording, does it?
No,
7:16.
because he's
Deeps,
joined in
no, they
before.
don't.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah. So
exactly
we're.
15 minutes ago.
Do you want to?
Right now we're talking about the Russo brothers Hercules
Oh yeah, that.
and how it might be a musical.
I might not.
One can only hope.
Are you mad at that, Brandon?
Musical?
That's a yes.
I don't know.
He
'Cause
said
I like
may or may not.
musicals.
Musical movies?
Leave him to
kinda
animated.
cringe,
That's all I'm
not gonna
saying.
lie.
Just leave him to animation.
Yeah.
It's alright. I don't. Like I said, right before Brandon joined, I think they'll do a good enough job that even if it is a musical or not, it'll be better than all the other Disney movies.
Yo, good enough ain't good enough. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay. Brandon, did you hear about the Cyberpunk 2077
No.
customization?
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah, that
buddy.
conversation, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Did
All right.
okay.
I'll bring the notes up again because I didn't write it in because I didn't
The
want to
only
write.
notes that I know of is stuff about Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay. That I saved that for last, for you to join in. I'm hoping that you would join in early. Okay. So Cyberpunk, the game, which is releasing in September, I think I said.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
September.
Because it was supposed to come out last month, but they pushed it back.
Yes.
No, I thought it was March.
No, this month.
Or
Was it?
I thought it
Oh.
was like in between. It was the same week as a Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
which-
remember.
April
It was
16th.
like those two games and something else were
It
supposed
said
to come out.
April 16th. That's what it says.
Yeah,
The original. Now it says September 17th.
yeah.
All right, so okay, so they have Cyberpunk 2077 will feature crazy customization for characters, including but not limited to breasts, butts, and genitals. You
So
can also
customize that?
yes.
You can change the size.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yo,
wait.
yo.
Okay. Actually, I didn't ask. Does this mean I can make a Fuda?
There's a chance. It doesn't say here, but there's probably a chance.
Probably.
God, I know what I'm doing.
So huge. Dude, oh god.
So various sizes and combinations of genitals. So I think maybe yeah. All right. Hold on to your seat. It says sex scenes in first person perspective in various positions.
Hell.
And also scenes depicting a character's head moving towards a partner's crotch. So this will be very adult rated, as
Yeah.
we've all known the whole time. I was gonna get this game before.
No, I'm really gonna get
No,
Now
No, I
I'm
don't-
getting like 4 different copies, dude. Me and the homies playing Cyberpunk 2077.
so that's Cyberpunk news. Some quick fallen.
Do you want me
order.
to say my quick news?
Oh yeah. No, stay serious because the rest is
Okay.
Star Wars.
Yeah, so Nintendo apparently Animal Crossing servers went down for like a couple minutes, and everybody started freaking out on Twitter. It was literally down for like, it wasn't long, but Nintendo Twitter has to be Nintendo Twitter. So
What did they say?
God.
they're just freaking out. They're like, "My God, I can't get it. I can't play online. My turnips."
No. Anything said by the Nintendo people?
Oh, they sent out a tweet like, "We're aware that there's people experiencing errors and stuff, but we're gonna fix it." And I mean, the servers are already back up.
So it's not like they lied. It just
Yeah,
took
no,
what
it
was.
literally was down for like
5 seconds
what it sounds like 5 minutes.
at most. That's
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are playing Animal Crossing right now. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Tom Nook's gonna
That's all
get
people
the
are doing.
angles.
To be fair, I'm on Twitter right now, and I found this, and I find it kind of funny.
let me in.
I kind of enjoy that. I don't know if I can.
Ooh.
Oh, I can actually copy this too. Wait, let's see. This send to. I kind of like that one. It's Tom Nook and the no head meme.
No, the caption for that should be "So no bells."
It's so true.
Just
Yeah.
smashes his
Oh,
phone,
God.
stomps the skateboard.
That's really it. It's just down for a couple minutes, a couple goofs, couple gaffs.
Boots
It's down
as well.
for a couple minutes and it's number 1 on trending.
Honestly,
Oh
I'm
god.
surprised I didn't see it.
I went on before we start episodes, I like to go on Twitter and go through the Explore tab and look at like entertainment just to see.
And this is number 1 trend.
I mean, pretty much.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's really it for that.
Nice. I actually quite enjoyed that gift. I want to save it, but I don't know how. I think I'm just gonna go to the tweet and save the video.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, why did Windows want to open Twitter as its own separate app? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Wait, is that?
Yes. I don't even have it installed. This is like, here, we installed it for you. I'm like, I didn't do
That's
anything.
weird.
I don't want it. I don't need it.
I have to copy the link. All right, so the next thing in news is the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game will be they confirmed that it'll be the first title in like any new franchise. Obviously, I think that it said that they were going to make a second game. So I think it was just a given because I think they sold a lot of
They definitely did.
copies. Yeah. And I think like over time discounts were starting, and even on May the 4th there was a discount. I don't know what. Do you remember what the price was, Brandon?
It was $35.
Okay. Yeah, so I
That
think
was
that-
during May 4th.
Yeah, I think that might have helped a little bit, and I think also prior to that, it's a good game. I think I may play it again just to see if there's any bugs. I hope there isn't, but it's a good game. And there's a new mode. I don't think we talked about it, but it was
Oh
cool.
yeah, there's like a new game plus mode, right?
I think so.
Dude, you could be freaking inquisitor with this new update.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you can fight. It's like a weird challenge, like mode where you fight. Like as you can spawn, like set up your own match. You can spawn like
Oh.
100 stormtroopers or something like that, or like
Alright.
5 of your Jedi
Oh.
masters.
Yeah, there's like I forgot what it's called. Is it like Battle Grid or something?
Yeah, or something
you could-
something challenge.
Yeah, you could just spawn like your master. Your master doesn't have a health bar in that mode
Yeah,
though, so
yeah.
it's weird.
Joke.
You can't kill him. But like
that-
you can just do that, I guess, for training. I kind of want to try it, but like it seems kind of fun. But yeah. Next thing, Brandon, do you want to say it? The returning character or actor?
I just call him Tim.
No.
It's not
All
that
right,
hard.
fine.
Do you need that? Because no one knows who that is unless.
Tamora Morrison. All
Yes,
right, let me
I've-
pull him up.
Oh, I almost closed Discord. Shit, I don't know if that was gonna affect anything or not,
No,
but I
it
almost
doesn't
did.
do it. It's weird. You can close Discord, but it doesn't disconnect you.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
two
like
separate
it
buttons.
stays on the background.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're always in the call in the background, regardless, even if you hit it on accident.
Oh. Yeah, that
Bad
dude.
image.
That's such a small ass picture.
Yeah. he was Aquaman's father. If you've seen
Mhm.
Aquaman,
Yes. He also. What else did he do? I know I've seen him somewhere else. I'll check while you talk.
but yeah. Originally he was Jango Fett, but now he is casted as playing Boba for Mando 2. And you know what that means? There's a possibility that we could see Rex also.
Mm-hmm. That's what I wrote in my notes because you said it.
Dude, I went off that day when I found out.
Yeah. Also, okay, he was in Moana. That's what I heard.
Are you saying that we might see Rex because Ahsoka's in it and Boba
Well, if
Fett?
Boba is in it, there's a chance you could see Rex and Ahsoka together.
Or like Rex?
Why? Because we already have like a clone.
Yeah.
Somebody who's playing as a clone.
Yes.
Got you.
I forgot. I told Brandon. He told me about this, and I was like, yeah, I forgot. There's a live action like actor who played the clones, and it's a real possibility that he could have come back at any point in time to do something.
Literally, you could.
And now
It does
he
change a
has.
bit.
I also sent Brandon this picture of like what he looks like, sort of in live action form, Captain Rex.
I mean, Boba isn't that I mean, compared to because he's only gonna be like what a few years older than he was in the
Oh
sixth
yeah, yeah,
movie.
he's younger, but I'm saying you can make. I think Brandon. What the hell is that? Oh, Carlos, we're
God damn it, Carl.
Carl. Okay. Well, just hold on a sec. I might not cut it out. But
I call him a mess.
petty. Oh my god. All right. God damn. I guess I'm.
That's
Look at that. Patty's laughing at a TikTok. Look at that.
Only because of what he
This is recorded. This is
only
recorded. We
because of
got
what
it.
he-
We
only
got
because of
him.
what Carlos said.
God,
I know.
It's so true. though.
it took a
I-
brand manipulation, but we got him.
I will not cut this bit out. I will leave this.
Just because of that.
Yes, that's exactly why. Anyways,
Damn. That's some juicy ass watermelon.
The fuck?
fuck, what?
I'm
My bad,
guessing
my
you
bad.
have watermelon.
Oh
Wait,
my
are you
lord.
having watermelon? Or are you
Get a load
watching
of-
something?
Get a load of this guy.
Amanda just came in and gave me some watermelon and mango, and this this watermelon is juicy as hell.
All right, so that's the picture of that actor in like with that kind with like blondish Rex hair. That is a figure that Hot Toys made or will be making. That's kind of how he would look like. I think now, like at this point now, he would have more of a beard and no hair, which I think you can do. He has no hair, anyways. Also, which brings up a point. Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit,
yeah.
which means he there's a chance it might be like I think I mentioned this when we were talking about Mando, like he might have a cybernetic arm or a leg or something like that because it might have been eaten or something. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it would have been a leg.
Yeah.
A leg, yeah, a
definitely.
leg.
Doesn't he go in the leg first?
Yeah.
Yes, I think maybe the thing not swallows, but like it grabs his leg. Maybe I'm not sure.
Maybe check his leg.
Yeah, but yeah, which means he survived, and it probably is that guy that we saw on Tatooine. Just like
Who picked up the assassin?
yeah, probably. I'm assuming he's trying to build his own
Little
team or
crew.
guild.
Crew.
Yeah, something like
Gang.
that. Maybe he's the new crime boss on Tatooine. I don't know.
Because Jabba the Hutt is gone right now, right?
Yeah, he's been dead for 5 years, I think.
So
Yeah.
he's probably gonna like fill a void.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Fun.
yeah.
Or he
'Cause-
would have. I feel like once Jabba died, I feel like that spot was probably filled rather quickly.
What if we see Boba Fett just kill the other guy? Like the other guy goes like, "I'm in power."
I mean, even if
not in
even
power,
if
no.
even if the role was filled, it could just be like still a loss of power in the
yeah, like
in the actual group.
the guy maybe didn't, or whoever didn't fill the giant gap of like Jabba's.
didn't have
prime.
didn't have the same
Wasn't as cool as him.
pretty much.
Influence?
It's like
Yeah.
hit, yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
It's like it's his son, and then Boba Fett kills him.
Stinky.
Stinky.
But yeah, that brings up a lot of possibilities. I think more with Rex than any other clone that survived. Just because we know that Rex was part of the battle on Endor. I think he is the old guy. Here, let me look this up. Captain Rex.
I thought they just like eventually said it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. There was a retcon.
Yeah, people were like speculating that it was him.
Because
of
the
Rebels.
last time you see his armor, it looks very similar to that. Yeah, I think I've also sent this in the chat a while ago, but like, I think that's supposed to be him in the. Oh my god, it is. No, I just that anime Star Wars intro thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, check this shit out. It's literally him in cartoon version next to Han Solo, and I think the Stormtroopers next to him. Yeah, but that's crazy. That shit. Look at that. That actually is him.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. So he
That's-
could appear.
that's cool. I like those openings a lot, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
they're
I've heard-
kind of dope.
At first, like I don't see him until I click on the picture. Oh wait, it exactly crops him out.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have the little blue clone armor, but that's fine. That's okay. It's still him. I'll accept it. But yeah, that brings up a lot of things for maybe a return for Rex, or maybe like something
I'm just
of
pumped.
a. You think we'll get like a flashback or something, like maybe a younger,
To
de-aged
to
Boba Fett?
Rex? Oh,
No,
for
the
Boba Fett.
yeah,
Probably.
because Disney has.
I
the
feel
technology.
like Boba Fett is, because he's also kind of a Mandalorian, is gonna be important to the story.
Not really. He literally only wears Mandalorian armor.
No, I know, but like I think he's like Mando's gonna take a personal offense to him.
Mando will probably end up killing him. That's what
Yeah.
I want. I want him to just like.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen right
away.
away. That's gonna take
I
some
hope,
time.
but unfortunately, you know.
Oh yeah, no, like
probably,
Yo,
Lord, can I pick your brains for a second?
you what?
Can I pick you guys' brains for a second?
Go ahead.
So you know how they said there's gonna be a female lead series?
mhm.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel there would be Sabine with Ahsoka on their journey to find
I
what's his
would.
face? Ezra. Isn't Ezra?
Yeah.
What if it's just Sabine and not finding Ezra?
What if
What
it's
if it's
just-
after Rebels?
Yeah. What if it's just forgetting Ezra existed?
Well, it is. It's after Rebels.
Well,
that's
no,
what
you know,
happened.
I mean like after the originals, or like maybe.
Well, the way they left it off is kind of
Cliff. Weird thingy.
yeah. That's kind of where they have to go.
Unless they just do another season of Rebels and then do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just see a season of Rebels where it's like, you know, animated well.
Not hideous.
Animated.
And this story doesn't make me want to punch myself in the face.
Animated in a way that I actually want to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, they're
It was
not
just
like.
too kid Disney animated. Like I didn't enjoy it.
It just looks bad. I'm sorry.
It's been really hard to get through.
Like I've seen
where you
literally, I've seen two things, and one of them was okay, and the other one was kind of god awful.
Vader
I
pisses
also-
me off the way
I
he looks in it.
just watched the part where they met Sabine's mom.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool little.
I finished that arc. That was the last thing I watched. That's
Oh, you could
been a
finally
while.
you get to meet what's his face?
What?
Red Mando dude.
Saxon?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Uh huh.
That guy's
Yo,
not cool.
No, he's an actual loser in Rebels, but in Clone Wars he was a badass.
He wasn't
I think
that
so.
cool.
I mean, he sniped that guy. And
He did like maybe 1-2 things.
When you
He was,
watch
like,
Rebels,
nice.
when you watch Rebels, you will understand why in Clone Wars he was more badass.
I mean, like I
I mean,
said,
you kinda
he's
understand
dead
why.
now. Like I know why, and I just
yeah, he was there, and now he's gone.
now he's dead.
He is.
And I just don't like it because Sabine's gone now, and that just makes me unhappy.
Because you get no more Sabine.
I don't like it. Like this is bad.
Oh, you mean in the? Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like after she kills Saxon, she like stays on Mandalore.
Oh, he is dead.
I'm just like starting the season finale of season 3, but like it's so hard.
I like. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's you're still not there. Okay. Actually, speaking of Mando, the Disney CEO confirms that the season 2 will not be affected by what's happening now and will not be delayed. It's still on track to be released when an initial release date,
When's the release date?
like October or something,
Oh shit.
like mid-October.
That seems
Oh,
like
for
soon.
the Mando season 2.
Maybe the 15th, 16th, something like that.
I mean, we've been talking with Eric, and we've concluded that if they haven't started writing season 4 or 3 yet, that they're kind of they got a lot of time. So
Yeah, but no, he has started writing season 3.
yeah, but what about season 4?
Well, that's really far ahead. I don't think he's gonna.
I mean, they have time.
I'm
What about,
sure
I
they.
think the real question is like season 7.
Yeah,
You know,
Something like
Patty
that.
does have a point.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I mean, you might be onto something.
If Clone Wars got 7 seasons,
Then this
Oh,
one
I
has
like
to get like 8 or 9.
I feel like Mando should get like at least 7. You know, the bare minimum.
Finally, we get teenage Yoda by the last season.
Dude,
Mando's
Disney
been
gallery?
dead for like
30 years. It's after the sequel trilogy. And like you can see that maybe Baby Yoda was doing all the real heavy lifting in the sequel trilogy, and none of those heroes mattered.
Baby Yoda's the one that actually killed Palpatine.
Yeah.
They just retconned the sequel trilogy.
Oh, that'd be great.
I feel like they got to give Dave Filoni something like Clone Wars, where they retroactively make, or at least try to make the sequel trilogy better. Like the way he explained episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I like that shit.
Prequels, dude. That was like, oh my god, dude. Honestly, that was so awesome when you said all that.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, did I put you guys down or something? Is it okay?" It's like 2 minutes, or like no, not even 2. It's like
Dude,
10 minutes of rant.
That last 10 minutes was
Not
the
rant.
best, like,
Piece of television.
best thing I've ever seen and like
I mean, he did say anime, but like besides that, I still love the guy.
He didn't
Yeah.
do that this episode.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he
you know,
went. Somebody corrected him.
well, he just didn't say anime at all.
Oh man.
like I never really thought of it like that.
That's what
Like
I'm
you know,
saying.
and like in depth, like the way he did.
I really
So it was
like
just
how I really like how he phrased the dual fates. I think that was
Yes.
really. It was really like my like eye opening. I don't know like a better way to put it than that.
No, it fits because it's like, okay, well, this could have gone. Like, had we not seen the original trilogy, this could have gone a different way, and
Yeah.
like it could have been different with like you know, a hippie Liam Neeson type of Jedi instead of a more.
Dude, when he said that Qui-Gon was
Yeah.
trying to get the Jedi's back into path, and no one really realized it, and then Yoda realized it like in Attack of the Clones. I was like, yeah, he was.
Qui-Gon's like actually just that big brain.
Yeah,
He's woke. He's just more woke
He had
than
to
all the other.
freaking die, and then Obi-Wan had to fail Anakin.
Hey,
That's not his
Obi-Wan
fault.
was still the best character in the prequels.
I mean, like I think like literally Dave Filoni said it. Like he didn't fail him.
He just
He
didn't-
wasn't the person
did
who
what he
was
thought,
supposed to
yeah.
train him.
I know
He
I
wasn't
like
the
Obi-Wan.
father figure he needed. He was only.
Yeah, he was a brother, not a
Brother,
father.
not a father. Anakin needed a father, and his father was dead.
Yeah,
Also needed a mother,
both of them.
and Obi-Wan can't fill a
Both.
mother and a father figure. role.
No, he could only be a brother, and that's
Yeah.
all. And though he was very close brother to Anakin, that's all he ever was.
Or ever could be.
So now that we've, started nitpicking at Star Wars,
Again.
let's do that with something else. So, let's
And-
just go through real quickly.
Actually,
So,
let's say the weird coincidence of how this episode kind of came to be.
yeah. So originally today we're going to be talking about the Dragon Ball, the original Broly movie and the most recent one that came out. And we want to do this because Lenny hasn't been talking because we've been doing stuff he doesn't really talk much about. It doesn't really know much about. So we're like, hey, let's do anime. Let's do Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, I think yesterday was it? You said, or the day
Yeah.
before,
No. The 9th.
the
May
9th.
9th. Yeah.
Yeah, the day before.
2 days ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying the day before yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Um,
Saturday.
Yeah. Dan was looking and he saw that it was Goku Day. So it actually worked out really well that we're talking about Dragon Ball Day.
Now, I don't even know the significance of why it's Goku Day, but like,
I don't either, man. Let's look it up. Goku Day. It's not as Goku Day. Oh, because okay, I see. Because 5 and 9 are Go and Ku. They're pronounced Go and Ku, so it's Goku Day. I like that more than May the 4th.
I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't think that's his birthday.
No, it's just because 5 sounds like Go and 9 sounds like Ku in Japanese. That being said, Before we get into it,
I'm gonna be honest about
You
something.
can see it.
I pulled a Jack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't watch the
Welcome to the club, friend.
okay. Well, here's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Who's actually watched both, and who's only watched one? Who's watched none? I was gonna ask that
I
first.
watched the newest one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something at least.
Let's go down the list. Patty.
Neither.
Okay.
Okay.
Lenny.
Is it okay if I say I watched all of them at least twice?
Yes.
Yeah, I really thought you were gonna be like, I've seen all of them this morning, twice in a row.
Twice.
I've seen all of them twice. Every day.
This morning, at least. I will say I'm on like my 7th time watching the new Broly movie, and it's become
fair.
kind of a problem.
Brandon.
I watched the newest one.
Good enough. I've watched both of them and the abridged of the old one.
Abridged?
Oh God, yeah,
The
I
abridged of
watched
the
that
old
one
one's
too.
really good.
The abridged
I'll
is
link it.
really nice.
For later. By the way, Brandon, you also have to watch that other thing I linked. And now, Dan, which ones have you watched?
I've seen both. One yesterday and one today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually prepared for this.
So, that being the case,
Mm-hmm.
let's.
I think I'm gonna hand this off to you guys because I don't know how to format this thing in particular. Because our last comparison episode was 3 very different things. This is kind of similar in nature.
Yeah, so that's why
Yeah.
I think that the first 3 things are important. So, we're going to, like I said before, we're going to structure this similarly to the
Mhm.
last comparison episode. So the main things we're going to be talking about are, like last time, character, story, and setting. The only different things that we're going to be talking about are art style and canon. So how they impact the canon. And those 2 are important because of, the time period that they were actually, released and what they're actually doing for the series itself. So because of that, we are first going to talk about the things that are similar to the last one. So first we're going to talk about characters. So Lenny, do you want to start with that?
Do you want me to start with any character?
Yeah, just name some and I can
Alright.
chime in when I need to.
All right. So I will say that in both movies there is a consistency of certain characters. Those characters being Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and then 2 newer characters, which are Broly and Paragus.
Is his
Everyone
name
knows-
supposed to be like asparagus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say this real
Yeah,
quick.
carrot and then vegetable.
Yeah,
I know that.
Kakarot, carrot, Vegeta, vegetable. So
Yeah.
Toriyama just likes to look in the fridge and he names characters based off of that.
Yeah. Piccolo is weird because that's just an instrument.
Well, all
So-
the original Namekians, it was tambourine, piccolo, and drum.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like a
Yes.
chicken drum?
Yeah. Each race has like a different closet he looks in.
It's hilarious.
That's what it sounds like.
And then like Frieza, it's Frieza, King Cold, Cooler, and
Cooler.
then King
Yeah.
Julio.
And Chilled, I believe, was technically one of the first ones that we know of, but he's also from an uncanon.
Yeah, that was from Bardock, the movie,
Yeah.
which doesn't actually. Yeah, it's not part of canon, but it's still a cool movie.
It's
Should
really
watch it.
nice.
Actually, like an episode's length. Sadly.
But basically, I want to say like when comparing the 2, you find that Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo are not too different. You can say that Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo are much stronger at that point.
In the first
But that's like
In the
Yeah.
second, the newer one.
in the
okay.
second, in the newer movie, that they're literally just stronger.
They really like
got
Goku
blue
and
hair.
Vegeta.
everything had out of their ass.
So here's the main difference. Goku and Vegeta in the first one have gotten to the point of being Super Saiyan 2, which is
They
like,
went
Oh, they
freaking
didn't.
gone.
No, they didn't. Not in the first one.
because they still haven't fought in.
No, they still have.
No, because Gohan hasn't
Okay,
even done it yet.
So yeah, they're still just regular Super Saiyans.
Yeah.
But in the new one, they've gotten to the point where they're literal gods.
Well, they got blue hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also at that point in time, fusion wasn't a thing yet. So
Oh,
that
what?
changes a little bit what happens later on in the newer one.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'll get into the characters that are different. So in the old one, you had young Gohan and older Trunks, and then you also had baby Trunks. The main difference being that in the new one, you saw like the younger version of Trunks for a second, and then you had Goten, who wasn't technically born in the original one, who is Goku's son. And then you also have Beerus and Weiss, and then Frieza's there because Frieza came back to life in Dragon Ball Super.
His name was Whis.
Weiss, same thing. But they're the God of Destruction and his guardian, and that's
I was gonna ask who that was.
Whis or
Whis?
Beerus.
No, Whis.
He's his
Whis.
guardian.
He's literally an angel.
Oh.
He's awesome.
He's actually like one of the best characters in the series.
Yeah,
When we
he's
get
awesome.
when we get
I
to
love
the
him.
when we get to the second one with the fighting, I found a comment I want to mention. I found a few comments actually when I was watching.
The fighting's
I
really
cannot
nice.
wait to talk about animation. I'm gonna tell you that
Oh
right.
god. Yeah.
But for characters, I mean, pretty similar. The main differences are just kind of like where in the story it takes place. So that's where the characters mainly diverge. But Broly and Paragus are both in it. You also have in the original one, there's like a whole alien race that's there because they're
They're like
Oh, right.
round.
they're on
kind of.
new planet Vegeta. Because
Yeah.
going to plot, we'll talk about that more. But and then you also have Chile or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Chile and a new one. There's also the old
Yeah.
guy that's there.
Yeah,
Who's
her.
the old guy?
That's a
That's
good
a good question. He wasn't made into fan service, so I'm not too sure.
But yeah, I guess you can definitely talk about other characters, but I think we could talk about those in the story because that goes into that more.
Yeah, the story
You know what I'm talking
fleshes
about?
out more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So,
The first story we'll do first.
yeah, we'll talk about
Yeah.
the original one first.
All right.
So you want to do this one and then
I'll talk about Super next. You can talk about this one.
okay. So this one was pretty like so.
The original one.
Yeah, the original one, as you can
Mhm.
probably tell from like the time length first, it's like half an hour shorter. So it's a lot more
It's like
bare bones.
110, and then the other one was like an hour 40. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, it's mainly just so originally Paragus and his son Broly are sent off from Vegeta. Well, first of all, the movie starts and it's like, oh, Goku and Chi-Chi are going to an interview to get Gohan into school because, scholar and,
Wacky.
gotta ruin the best character at the time. But that's fine. We don't care about that. He gets called by North Kai to stop a menace. But during that time,
Who was that again? What's his name?
his name, well, they call him King Kai, but he's technically, because there's more than one Kai, so he's North Kai.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So there's North, South, West Kai, and then there's Supreme Kai, and then there's more.
More Kai.
There's other Supreme Kais for every universe, but that's later.
Yeah.
That's in Super.
Oh.
But pretty much the way the story goes is Vegeta is picked up by Paragus to become king of the new planet Vegeta. Paragus is plotting to kill Vegeta. Broly really hates Goku because he cried when they were kids. Stuff like that.
I mean, it's the 90s.
Paragus just really doesn't like Vegeta, and Broly just really doesn't like Goku.
Mhm.
Though it is funny that they just straight up like show a kid getting stabbed.
That shouldn't be like, I don't know
It should
why
be
they.
funny.
Yeah, but like it just happened. I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah,
Where
but then
did
right
this-
after, the kid literally like lifts his father out of a exploding planet. So it's like it's
Yes.
fine.
It's a nice
like, yeah,
trade-off.
that did nothing.
Kid literally knows how to fly at birth.
That's always fun.
Yeah, so pretty much Broly is kind of just like, yeah, I look super weak, but then he gets mad and he's like, I'm super strong and I'm beating you guys up, and they kind of fight and they don't win until everyone's like, Goku's like, give me your power, and he gets it.
Give me your
Okay,
energy.
that's give me your power. That's from Vegeta, Trunks,
Vegeta, Trunks, and
his
Gohan,
son. Yes.
and then Piccolo as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then Vegeta's just reluctant.
Well, yeah, because Vegeta's like, I'm the prince of all Saiyans. A dead
Uh,
what the fuck?
The whole
my
time,
pride, damn it.
the whole time, like I know Vegeta's like all badass and everything, but in this movie, it was like kind of all that the whole time because he was all surprised that everything
Yeah,
happened.
he's kind of a bitch.
A little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
They may have a bit of a bitch.
He just
Mainly
did
because it's like, oh my god, he has so much power. But why him?
Because Broly is technically a legendary Super Saiyan and not a regular one.
Yeah.
There's a difference. But is there anything I'm forgetting? Besides they beat him, save the day, and then
Oh,
go back home?
actually, I forgot to mention this about Broly. I guess this would tie in a little bit more character, but Broly's character in Z is kind of a bloodlust kind of person. He just finds that he has a lot of power and he can do whatever he wants with it up until Paragus has to like make a device to control him. And even then, he has trouble controlling him when Goku comes around. So
Just
Broly,
pretty much
just-
the angrier he is, the stronger he is, and then he's hard to control.
yeah, he to the point where he can't even control his own power level that's continuously rising.
That's you said super. I mean the
That's his original.
okay.
Yeah, that's the original.
In Super, he actually has a character.
Okay.
Besides,
Yeah,
angry smash.
he's just like he's pretty much a kid trapped on like an angry not angry but like a strong man's body.
Yeah.
He never really got the chance to grow up. He's kind of just told train,
You-
get stronger.
practice punching.
All right, so we're going to that story now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Dragon Ball Super, they kind of want to flesh out a lot more story when they made this movie, since they were like, this is going to be a canon movie for once. So they started all the way at the beginning. They started at King Vegeta's planet, introducing King Cold and Frieza, saying that Frieza will be the new ruler. And then, after that small introduction, they found out Broly, the son of Paragus, has a power level of 10,000.
Something
I
like
believe.
that. Pretty high.
Yeah. Extremely high for a Saiyan child to have.
Yeah, higher than
To put into perspective, that's higher than what Goku had when he was fighting Vegeta. The first time they met.
Yeah.
So, beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
So when King Vegeta saw this, he saw this. Some may say he saw it as a threat to his pride of his son, but you can argue that he saw that such a high power level at such a young age is dangerous to not only those around him, but to himself and those close to him. So he has his son sent to a distant planet called Planetoid Vampa. Paragus, not happy with this, goes and chases his son to that planet, crashing the ship.
He straight up just flies out the window.
He flies up the window of the castle, yoinks a ship, and just says, "I'm getting my son." Kind of like
Bye.
basically like Finding Nemo, but in space.
Yeah.
But in space.
And then the dude in the ship with him is Dory, but then
Yeah,
that guy
he doesn't last long.
yeah.
He gets yeeted on.
It doesn't
That's
doesn't
tragic.
help that he kind of crash landed the ship, and
That was
it
his
doesn't
fault,
work
or that
anymore.
was Paragus' fault.
That was Paragus' fault.
Okay.
Paragus was flying the ship.
Dumbass.
And while they're
My
stuck,
son is
while they're stuck there, they confirm that Paragus and Gine, the son of Goku, also known as Kakarot,
In the mother
actually-
Goku?
yeah, sorry, the parents of Goku.
Parents, yeah.
Bardock.
Son of Goku. I'm pretty sure
Uh,
that's
I'm tired.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm tired. I did
I don't
yard
watch
work
anime,
today.
but I think I know that.
I did yard work today. I'm tired. Anyway, they sent him off to a distant planet called Earth for his safety because they don't know whether or not Frieza's going to destroy the planet, which he ends up doing.
Because he's threatened.
No, because
By the
Frieza is
legend?
threatened about the legend of the Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And after
Well, he's like threatened, but he's also like at the same time like, it could be fine, but like I feel like killing today.
No, his ideals are like, man, this is most of my fighting force, and they could probably fight my entire army. But they're also like a race of warriors who are like bloodlust naturally. So I might as well get rid of them before they even try to overthrow me. So he just blows up the planet right there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's only about half.
That was only the prologue.
Pretty much.
It's pretty much a prologue.
Yeah.
Guess you can go off saying that. I don't know how to start it. I guess I'll start it
we
with,
can talk about how Bardock called it.
yeah, we could talk about Bart.
Yeah, he had a feeling.
Bart called it.
So
as
that's
soon
why
as
they
he-
sent off Goku and all that.
Yeah,
Who is known as Kakarot. Because
Only
he's a
to
carrot.
only to some, but we'll get to that later.
yeah,
So
Mm.
this is where the time skips, right?
yeah,
Yeah, to like present Dragon Ball Super time.
yeah.
Have you
It
seen?
skips-
This is the show. Right? This is part of the show, right?
Not yet, technically, but it
yet.
probably will be because
Okay.
the
Yeah.
last like
The last two movies.
have been canon, and technically, I guess the last
No.
3 because they talked about Tarble.
The last two movies are weird because they say it's canon, but then
They kind of rewrite it a little bit.
the series rewrite it a little bit. So they might redo it just because, but I think
Okay.
they should just keep this movie
This
because
movie's
it's better.
done pretty well.
Yeah,
It's kind of a banger.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it time skips to Goku and Vegeta training on an island with Bulma, Weiss, and Beerus, and the
Gohan.
not Gohan.
Baby
Go on.
Gohan.
No, the son. Oh, not son. The daughter of Vegeta.
Oh.
Oh wait, that was what's the
Bloomer.
face?
Yeah, that's Bula.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the name.
That was Bloomer.
While that's happening, they found out that the Dragon Balls are stolen from Trunks and Goten. Because-
On an Apple Watch.
yeah,
Yeah. Because
I
Bulma.
like that.
that's literally what it was.
Yeah.
It was their version of Apple Watch.
I know she's smart and she's right. She's the scientist, right?
She's
Or like
the
a
she's
inventor?
the daughter of like some.
the greatest scientist, I
Okay.
believe, in the
Yeah.
world, technically. Yeah.
So like I know she's
They own C Corp, which is like the company that designs everything in the universe.
Oh.
Capsule Core. Yeah.
See, I know she's capable enough to design a watch, but that's just straight up an Apple Watch. Anyways.
At this point in the movie, they're doing some comedy. They cut to Bulma and Frieza, both describing how their wishes are like kind of stupid but kind of funny. Like how Bulma wants to be, I believe, 5 years younger.
Yes.
Yes.
Bulma wants to be
then
5 years younger, and
Frieza wants to be 5 inches.
No,
No,
5
5
centimeters.
centimeters taller. That's what it was.
That's
Yeah,
intentional, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
Like he was
Yeah.
actually going to do that.
yeah. He
Oh
wanted-
yeah.
Okay.
he was very serious about that.
He's Frieza.
It's like,
You see
yeah,
how short my man is?
I know. I saw it. I was like, I didn't believe that he was that short.
He was
Oh,
always
He's pretty short.
okay.
You know, except when he feels like going to his other forms. But why would he do that? He's not as strong.
Second, third form are his taller forms, but like those are not as cool. And
His
not as
look
strong.
always creeps me out. It might be like this, like the very like contrasty colors,
It might be.
or it might be the meme of the live action dude. I think I know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I know
thing.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing. That thing creeps me out. That's why I don't want. I don't like his design, but he's fine.
I always think that like Frieza is, even though he's not always the strongest threat, I feel like he's always been the most threatening. Just like as a character.
Consistently.
No, just like mentality wise and like
Oh,
the way he's portrayed. Like he's always felt like the biggest threat.
Yeah, rule of the literal god emperor of the universe kind of deal.
was that
Yeah.
always his voice? Like
Yeah,
type
it's
of
always been
voice?
like that.
Like
Okay.
like high pitched baby.
Not
Yeah.
not what I imagined.
He used to
Well,
be voiced by a librarian.
Librarian.
His
Yeah.
voice used to be
Okay.
very raspy. He's funny.
But it's always founded like I always thought that Frieza was a girl.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I may have had that same thought early.
Glad we're on the same page.
Lenny, you can continue.
Continuing, so Frieza has scouts like looking for people with high power levels to recruit. So
Mhm.
there's a ship that goes to Planetoid Vampa, which is where Paragus and Broly are, and they find them. I forget how many years later. How long? Was
Goku's like
20?
no,
30?
more than that because like Gohan's
Oh.
20 at this point.
Yeah.
So it's got to be
Oh.
like 50,
30?
60 years at this point.
Oh right.
Oh, right. They
Yeah.
age differently. I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
But anyway,
But-
some time passed.
Time
Good,
passes. They find Broly, and just to give the context, Broly has a unreasonably high power level to the point where up-to-date scouters can't read it. And apparently his power is so out of control that he literally needs a shock collar that
Yes.
that Paragus calls a safe voltage, but when he used it, there was arcs of electricity going around his body. But we're not going to talk about, child safety or anything.
He's not a kid at that point.
Yeah, but
He
Yeah,
barely
but he
knows
could have
words.
been
he
at the point where he got it.
I know, and that's the worst part. Or so we're just going to skim over that.
He
Okay.
barely knows words, bro.
Broly isn't a happy character.
His best friend got taken from him because his father was
We're getting to that.
getting to that. Oh my God, we just got to
Damn
the
it.
ship, and now we're going to talk about his backstory. But yeah, on the ship, with Chile and the old guy. The old guy, I can't remember his name for some reason.
He's cool,
Oh yeah,
though.
him.
Yeah,
You didn't like him?
he was
I
okay.
mean, like, he just drives the ship.
He's a pilot. He's
Yeah.
pretty. But basically he talked about his backstory, how his only friend was a slime cat monster. I'm just gonna call it that for now.
Like a bear to me.
It's like an eel cat.
Eel cat. Yeah. Basically, that was his only friend because there's the only thing not trying to kill him at that point, other than Paragus. And then Paragus was just like, "Hey, you're having fun there," and then he shot the ear off, and that's what Broly keeps around his waist at all times because it was his little only friend that he ever made,
Mhm.
which is really nice for a character who previously didn't have much of a backstory other than I would like to see the universe burn.
Or like
Which is-
you were crying too loud. So or you were doing. I forgot what Goku was doing.
Yeah, Goku was literally crying in his crib.
Yeah.
And Broly's like, I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
So to give Broly a really, even though it's like a little small, it's like nice that he has something, and it's actually something that's meaningful.
It's better than what he had.
Yeah, but at that point, Paragus is offered by Frieza to get revenge on what King Vegeta did, but get revenge on Prince Vegeta instead because
Also, I found out how old he would be.
is it
He-
what,
He's 52 at the end of the Dragon Ball Super movie.
52? Okay.
Broly is. So
I
that
don't
means
know why.
Goku's that age as well.
Yeah.
No.
It was a Vegeta that's 57.
Probably.
I know Vegeta.
Yeah, because Vegeta was like he was fighting when
Yeah.
the planet exploded.
Yeah. But yeah. Paragus takes the offer to get revenge. They meet where the last Dragon Ball is. Frieza, Paragus, Broly, and Goku Vegeta meet in one place in an icy field. They duke it out. I don't know how to explain it other than, a bunch of fight scenes are just nicely made.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll get to that a little bit later.
we'll
but
talk-
yeah, that's
So,
just
I'm
the
just gonna-
general sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sum this up. Basically, in the middle of the fighting, Paragus dies. Broly becomes a Super Saiyan.
I'm
Then
also-
His father died.
Yeah,
No,
his
Yeah,
father-
Frieza was
Screwdriver.
just like, oh no, we got killed by a
Father's
sword when I
died!
fired.
I
Oh,
totally
no.
called that too. I was like, this dude's gonna die by his hand somehow just to make him mad.
It's Frieza.
It was Frieza.
Oh
And-
no, you it's accidentally shot him.
And then in the end, it took Gogeta Blue to finish the job. Kind of,
Even
sort of.
then, it didn't like completely happen.
Even though
No.
he just didn't get the kill.
Now here it's like a whatchamacallit. No one really won at that point.
No, it was, yeah,
I mean, yes and no. Broly lived.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real win
Yeah. That's my
because
win.
they got summoned away by the Dragon Balls back to his planet.
Yeah. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Goku goes and gives him stuff, and he's like, "Hey, train with me, buddy."
Train with me.
I'll be
No,
back.
And Broly just grunts and he leaves.
He doesn't grunt. He's a
But
bit
he likes the
happy about it.
idea. Yeah.
And he's also like, my friends call me Kakarot. And it's just like, oh man, Goku embracing his Saiyan heritage? That's weird.
No.
You?
No. She doesn't. The girl asks like, "What's your name?" It's like, "My name's Goku," but you, Broly,
No,
you
my-
can call me Kak.
But no, I think it's either his friends or
He said his friends.
Saiyans.
Oh,
See?
okay.
He said
Yeah.
his friends
Okay. That's
because
fine.
the only people who call him Kakarot are Vegeta.
Yeah, just Vegeta.
Yeah.
Vegeta,
Even
right?
then, he's starting to call him Goku more because Vegeta's
Mhm.
like Earth Saiyan #1 because he's the better dad.
Yeah.
Canonically, he's a better dad than Goku.
No.
It's not even a question.
It's not even a question. He just is. Oh, okay. So that is
That's
technically
the
it.
story.
That's the
Yeah.
that's the synopsis.
Now, let's get into the setting a little bit. So for the original one, it starts on Earth, like I said, Goku's going to do the interview and then everybody else is having a party, but that quickly changes.
A weird ass party.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, to be honest.
I mean, either.
It was supposed to be like a picnic. I forgot whose party it was too.
Probably like
The baby, maybe.
Baby Trunks. All I know is that the cool Trunks was there, so that's all that matters. But that quickly changes because they go to the other planet, which Paragus has dubbed New Planet Vegeta. And that planet's kind of like, it's been destroyed by Broly, but they're trying to pass it off as it wasn't Broly and it was a different Saiyan. And that's really it. I mean, it's just a destroyed planet. The populace is enslaved by Paragus. Is there anything else that you would talk about for that one?
There's like a city looking. I mean, that's part of it.
It's a pretty bland setting, to be honest.
Yes.
I think that's part of what makes the new one better.
They
Hell
kinda
yeah.
just said Broly kind of destroyed it, and Paragus took whatever's left, made Planet Vegeta.
New
Yeah.
Planet Vegeta.
New Planet
I mean, I think if we haven't said it yet, I'll just say right now, this is all kind of leading up to why the new one's better than the old one. It's kind of obvious how we feel about it, but just gonna say that now.
I mean, the first one.
First one had good things.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
bad. It created Broly, aka
Yeah.
probably one of the most the most loved Dragon Ball villains.
I don't like. I'll say this right now. I don't like his look. In the first.
Which one? In the first
In
one?
the first, yes.
How so?
Yeah.
I don't know it. Okay, let me look it up again.
Like the bulkiness, like his not Saiyan look, or like Super Saiyan look, or his Super Saiyan look.
You like it when he has eyes
he
or
looks-
no eyes?
He looks fine in a Super Saiyan look. You know. his
Okay, he
clean
looks
hair and
pretty
everything.
dinky as just a regular.
Yeah,
as a-
the
yeah.
thing it's because he. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that look,
it's because they're trying to pass. Because I think when he isn't Super Saiyan, he has a really low power level, so he's actually pretty weak. So they're trying to pass him off as like a really just like dinky guy.
Was there a robot at all in any part of this movie? The first one. No, right?
No.
no.
Okay. See, because in the opening there was like a weird kind of like something get mechanical being put together. It might be like his little like headpiece.
I think it was his
being
headpiece.
But it kind of looked like he was part robot to me.
No.
Like, I mean, that to me, maybe that's what it was. But like, I didn't like it. Kind of just doesn't fit. Like all the. Here, I'll send a picture if nobody knows what I'm talking about. But like, it just didn't fit to me in particular. It didn't feel like it. But his actual like in when he's fighting, his look there, it doesn't look terrible. That looks much better.
Yeah.
That doesn't read as
like,
Broly to me.
all the gold plating and stuff is kind of like weird, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's a little
I guess
extra.
for me, I'm more used to seeing him in a Super Saiyan form, which is
Yeah.
better form.
I mean, that's just what you think of when you see a Broly. You think of his legendary Super Saiyan form, not dinky
You
little
also-
bitch.
You don't think of this scrawny guy. You think of the guy that can lift the planet, and then.
Though I honestly forget that he has earrings in the original one.
It kind of feels a little like Egyptian
Yeah,
type.
well, it's weird because they go more with that with the gods of destruction. So like the gods of destruction all are wearing like Egyptian type like
Yes.
clothing.
Yeah.
So it's really weird that kind of was brought back from this in a way. Like it kind of seems like, oh, they had a similar idea, like the really strong characters.
I don't know. I like his look better when and more neutral with the whatchamacallit, the armor plates.
Mm.
It's I like even when he doesn't have a shirt, it looks
I
better.
think it definitely also just makes more sense because like him and like his dad in the original one like has a little bit of the Saiyan armor and he just doesn't have it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So having it back, like having him wear it in the newer one makes more sense. That's all they'd have.
yeah, I was gonna say back then probably Paragus didn't have any spares because the planet was destroyed, and he didn't get in contact with Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
So Paragus will probably be limited to what he had, even though he was walking around destroying planets. That's besides.
That all being said, let's get into the setting of the new one. Lenny?
The new one. Well, this one expands a bit. It adds a few more settings than the other one. We start on Planet Vegeta. Planet Vegeta is basically where everything started. It's the origin of Broly and Goku and the destruction of Planet Vegeta. It's basically Planet Vegeta itself is an origin story that spreads out, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Planetoid Vampa is the new planet that has Broly and Paragus, where they stay there for 50 plus years. And,
They eat eggs.
Yeah, they eat eggs. Right.
What those spider legs?
Yeah, there was
Okay.
Like alien spider.
Yeah.
I think. Am I missing a setting? Because I know I have the last one
Earth.
as Earth, and I have it as a snowy mountains.
I
and
guess you could talk about Frieza's like hub
Mansion
ship,
thing? Oh.
I
but
probably,
like it don't matter.
yeah,
Well, what about where the cat dude was at? Baby.
That's Planet Vampa.
No.
No, Pierce.
Beerus, yeah.
Oh, his little like hideout.
No, that was the island that Bulma had.
Yeah, the one where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
hey, we got this island.
Oh, where Beerus was babysitting. Yeah, we forgot
Yeah.
to say Beerus was a babysitter.
Yeah, Beerus.
Okay.
God of Destruction was a babysitter.
I have
Yeah,
several
it's-
questions.
Go for it.
Wasn't he a bad guy in one of the movies?
Wasn't
Yes,
a
but
bad
Dragon. Well,
guy.
yes, technically he was. He was the
Technically,
villain. He was the one that was going to destroy Earth.
I mean, yeah, but who doesn't?
Well, he
destroy
fucked-
her?
I mean, Dragon
fucked
Ball has a
Goku.
thing where if you fight Goku and you live to be you live to join the group.
Yeah,
So
you got
let's
Vegeta.
let's see. Vegeta, Piccolo, Android 18, Android 17,
Like-
Beerus.
18 or 18.
Technically, I mean, you know what I mean. They lived, they
fight
fought.
another guy. Yeah.
You can't. Well, what about Frieza? Even though he killed.
Majin Buu,
Oh yeah,
That's the
boo.
only exception.
Hercule Satan.
Okay, if we go, but like even if you extend the super, there's a few like missing gaps.
Who lived?
I say a few. I mean Zamasu.
Oh, he
Zamasu.
died. He got deleted.
Yeah. He gets deleted multiple times.
Yeah, he got deleted by
Zeno, future Zeno.
yeah, and also by Beerus in the current time.
Yeah,
Cause that was funny.
Yeah.
Cause
But
fuck you.
that's all the
Ningen.
Ginda.
Oh, there's another setting, but it's very small. The where Piccolo's at.
Oh yeah, but
I forgot
Piccolo's always on a mountain somewhere training.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's very small. I don't. That doesn't. I'm not sure if it counts or not.
That's I forget to mention that when I was talking about characters too. That Piccolo actually
yeah.
has a reason for appearing.
Yeah, because he appears out of nowhere.
Piccolo's like, yeah, I feel it.
The Piccolo, well, yeah, who's not going to feel Broly's energy from halfway across the planet?
Yamcha.
Yamcha.
That dude is a fool.
That's why he's trying to be a baseball player. We don't talk about Yamcha anymore. Going halfway there, in my opinion. I'm not even.
No. Okay, you can't make fun of Krillin. He wiped up the best character in the show.
Oh. That's why I say Gohan.
Oh, I thought you said Krillin. My bad.
I said Gohan. Gohan's
I mean, here's the thing. At least Videl was like kind of cool for a second.
I still kind of liked Videl. That was the only reason why I kept some respect for him.
Yeah, but like then they kind of just made her into a housewife, and it's kind of just like you used to train.
You should train. You can fly. No, you don't.
You can fly.
But I wanted to talk about like the snowy mountain setting that's in Super, because that was like the first time they've done something out of the ordinary. It's usually some like desolate landscape.
It's like green area.
Green or even like a desert.
Yeah.
But now it's just like a snowy mountain area.
I really enjoyed that. Even though I have not seen anything like major or like not a lot of episodes, I really enjoyed that it was set in a like.
What I kind of like about it too is that like, even it's a constant thing where you have a Goku fighting somebody and then lava just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they even do that in the Arctic, but I think it works in here
because of everything.
Only because only because it's like two like the opposites. So like the opposite of the ice and the lava are just like, okay, it's kind of cool just to see it.
Yeah,
I see it. See the little earth crumble beneath me, but that's cool. But I think that
kind of setting work really well if you had like Goku and Vegeta fight though.
Yeah.
Just because
it wouldn't work.
Because they're just two opposites.
Yes.
So the setting's reflecting on the two characters.
I also really like now that you say Goku and Vegeta. I really like their little like
the new outfits.
Yeah, like it's not like it's just a jacket. Yeah, it's like a jacket. But I really like.
I forgot what the word was that was on it.
The word?
Probably Capsule or something.
I think it was Saba, but it was a really nice jacket.
It was.
I posted it.
I will also say that
Oh, the winter jackets?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. This is kind of getting off topic from setting, but like when they go to a Piccolo and they do the thing, I get why they do the whole montage with the dance, but it's annoying after a while. We already saw it.
To be fair, they have to explain to both like what happens when you fail.
Yeah, but like if you're watching Super, most people have already seen Z.
Yeah,
I know that people, some people here haven't, but like most
like
people have.
To be fair, I think that's more if you watch the Janemba movie.
That too.
For people who haven't watched the Janemba movie.
I'm just saying because Gotenks.
Yeah, Gotenks. Yeah,
and it's the same rules.
Yeah,
but is that the dude with the small head that wears red with the tournament?
No, Janemba is the alien with the sword.
Yeah, he's red and purple with a sword.
He's the other villain that people liked.
He's
other movie villain.
Same movie as not Tapion. What's his name? Pycon. There we go. He's in the same movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not
Like,
remember that.
Spike holds off Janemba for like 5 seconds while they do the fusion dance.
Janemba's never used. Or Pycon.
I only know that because I played. Yeah, that's Janemba.
Oh, that ugly foe.
Yeah. But I was more
Not by him.
going off that they were trying to show off both Veku's, and it was also like a comedy thing showing Frieza getting beat up by Broly. Because
I was gonna say that's one of the comments that I saw. Like, anybody notice that he was getting beat up for at least an hour?
Yeah, that's kind of just because they're like, we have a plan.
Sometimes it
Frieza,
happens.
stall.
Frieza.
He's like, what?
Get him.
Legit catches that.
I'm golden. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, God.
I like
Fun
how
seeing Frieza get just his ass beat. So good.
Isn't Whis literally dancing circles on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, literally.
But is that it for your setting?
That's it for settings. Yeah.
Yay! Now the fun part: artwork, art style, art
no, you-
direction.
I know you want to talk about Super. So you want me to talk about Z then?
I mean, I think this one we can just talk about both. Like, I think this one it's kind of like a loose category where we can just
Okay.
kind of. I mean, we can just say really quickly: Z, more classic, definitely is aged. You can tell that it's aged a
But it's
lot.
cool looking.
Very.
It is cool. It's very nostalgic.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you can tell there's a lot of times where like either the character is still or the background's still, and it's
Or
just
they reuse frames, maybe.
yeah, exactly. So you can tell that it's definitely aged.
Yeah, you
But
can tell it's all hand drawings, and all of it is like someone either having to pay attention or they're like saving scenes by having one still image over like one moving image.
Dragon Ball Super, however, so I guess you can tell most of it is 2D hand drawn, because it's Dragon Ball and it's anime and it has to be. But then you go to the fight scenes, and the fight scenes are a very fun mix of. So when you first start, the kind of art style kind of changes and it lightens up a lot, which I like because it definitely like highlights the movements more and all that. But also half of it is like CG. It's like CGI fight.
Okay.
And
So
the
I
other half
wasn't
is-
wrong.
yeah, it's both. And I think that the way that they fuse the two and it kind of just like goes back and forth is really fluid and it's really nice because Dragon Ball is a series that works well with CGI, as you can see from the games that are all. It's like pretty much the same thing as looking at like a Fighter Z cutscene, which Fighter Z has good cutscenes.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Kakarot then? Oh my god!
Are they bad?
No, they're beautiful.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Are they bad? No, they're beautiful.
Oh, here.
really quickly, the Kakarot scenes they added quite a bit, but they're really nice looking. Okay.
I need to watch that game.
Are games canon or just like loose?
No.
One is supposed to be canon.
Really?
Kakarot. Yeah, Kira Toriyama said that there's like scenes in Kakarot that are like canon things that were never shown like in the series.
So Android 21.
That's what I want to say, but I'm not too sure, which is the confusing part. I guess we have to wait for like more explanation.
I'm gonna look it up. But continue.
But yeah, it has a nice blend of CGI, which works well. I would say a lot of the most of the animation is dedicated to the combat, which makes sense because it's Dragon Ball. It's a combat oriented series. So having a lot of the animation, having a lot of the practices dedicated to the fighting animations was like a really good part in it. But I would say like some of the other art styles that are like really done well was, I would say specifically, was when Bardock and Gine were letting go of the son Kakarot. I think the Dark Starry Night before Planet Vegeta is destroyed. I think that was a very meaningful part of the story. Not only that, it also showed another part that was canon. but also that Bardock was also a great father, and then all that.
Wait, which part?
We talked about how like the entire first part was the prologue.
Yeah,
It was the part where like Bardock was like unsure what Frieza wants, and he thinks that he's going to destroy planet Vegeta.
okay.
So he puts his son in a pod,
Mhm.
and him and Gina go off to let it go.
Okay, I think
And
that's what I thought you meant.
yeah, I think that part, that's one of the really nice looking non-combat oriented parts in the series. But for combat, I think it's mostly definitely just Broly. I think specifically when Goku goes Super Saiyan, got Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan
So
Blue.
beautiful.
Yeah, against Broly, it's just a really nice like sequence of fighting.
Okay, Lenny, I learned something. Sorry, this is about Mira and Android 21.
Okay.
Apparently, Mira was designed by Akira Toriyama, so that would mean probably Toa was as well.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
means they might be canon.
Might be canon. Oh my god.
Those were the
Okay.
bad guys we faced in Xenoverse, right? At the ending?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
I don't know what I was gonna go on about. I think I was going on about more about fight scenes. I
There
want to
were-
say they did a few risky things, but they did a lot of really good things. Like the first person view of Broly when he was first fighting Goku. I felt like that was weird but very interesting.
Hmm.
Um,
I think that like that sudden change with the fight scene really just like, okay, mood change. I think that like it was sudden, but it worked.
yeah,
And I think that was probably my favorite part of it. Just like the whole like, okay, shit's going down now. Goku getting pumped up. You know shit's gonna happen.
you know what's gonna happen here, boys.
And I remember like seeing that like on YouTube at once, and I was like, this isn't actually what it was. Like that wasn't actually the fight thing because it just looks so different. And I saw it in the movie. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that.
See, you guys know I'm not really an anime person, so watching this show was honestly like, it was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't like Terraform.
I don't even like that. I don't know why I like torturing myself.
I guess that's it for the animation.
yeah.
So now, on to the last thing, which is gonna again be more sided towards the new one because
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about canon and
the
how these impact the canon.
Yeah. So the second one has nothing to do with the canon because it was just a movie someone made.
The original was just like, hey, Akira Toriyama, who dat? We're just gonna make this.
We're gonna make this a movie because we like this character idea that's not completely fleshed out.
And everybody loved him. So Akira Toriyama was like, hey, what if I made him but actually existed in my world?
What if I made him, but like made him lovable instead?
Hey, what if I made him better?
So
And
So-
this definitely has the possibility of being like it's not official yet, I don't think, or it is.
I would have to double check because I thought it was, but I'm gonna have to double check for clarity. But
Let me check.
But if it is canon, that means that being a legendary Super Saiyan itself doesn't exist, at least not for Broly. Because how it's explained in the movie, it's that he has the power of Great Ape while still in his base form. So basically, he has that times 10 multiplier, but also with his speed and agility intact. Which is also probably why his power level is steadily growing, is because, the Great Ape can't be released due to his anger, and also that he doesn't have a tail to help him release that anger. So he's gradually getting stronger due to the Great Ape rather than a transformation that's like, 1 in like a billion chance. The other thing that is canon is
Okay, yeah, I think it is canon because according to Akira Toriyama, he's like, hey, remember Broly? Yeah, he was kind of cool. I went ahead and rewatched the movies and thought it'd be interesting. I got the right to work. I got right to work trying my hand at story that incorporates them into the Dragon Ball Super series.
Alrighty then.
So yes, pretty much he's canon.
That's very nice.
This one actually, because of it seems like I think actually he did design Broly, but that's all he did.
Oh, okay.
That's what those statements are saying. So it sounds like he pretty much drew the character, and they're like, "Have fun." So definitely different to this new one where he's actually involved in writing the story. He's actually doing stuff, and this has kind of gotten to the point where I don't know if you were talking about it, but I know I brought up earlier how like Toa and Mira and Android 21 are all these new characters that are in games but aren't exactly like canon, but are created by Toriyama, and these stories are written like with him involved. So it's more likely that these characters are going to be added to the series as a whole.
Eventually, at least. Hopefully.
God, imagine if we get Supreme Kai of Time.
Ooh, I would be happy. But then
That's the little girl, right?
Yeah.
Well, not little girl, but
that's a
Yeah.
lolly. We can call it a lolly.
pink lady
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's adorable and I love her.
with
Yeah.
the old fella.
Well, that's just Supreme.
That's Elder Kai.
Yeah.
That's all the
He's
Kai.
always been there. He
is
showed
there.
up in the Majin Buu arc.
Yeah. When Gohan pulled the sword.
Yeah, and it did nothing.
Yeah, just
broke.
carried on his back.
No, it broke.
Oh, he broke it. Wait, did he broke it? Goku broke it.
No, he broke it. Goku was gone at that point, I think.
All right. Yes.
He was in heaven.
Yeah, he was dead at that point. Dead again, I should say.
Yeah, because
Angel form.
Because
Yeah.
death doesn't matter.
it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball survive.
Anything could happen.
But the last thing that is, I would say that matters that is canon, it was Gogeta being
Oh yeah. So at this point, the only thing that was canon as far as fusions were Vegito, the Elder Kai and Kibito fusion, and then Kefla. I believe those are the only canon or canonical fusions. Correct? Oh, and Gotenks.
Gotenks.
I forget
Kefla's
about
the female like Broly, right?
that. Kale is female Broly. Kefla is Cauliflora and Kale together.
Yeah, that's a Patara fusion as well.
God, I love Kefla. But besides the point, at that point, there was no such thing as a Goku and Vegeta Potaro dance. Or not
No.
Potaro, what's it
Fusion
called?
dance.
Fusion dance. Yeah, it's called Fusion dance. I don't know why I thought it was Potaro dance. It was
Patara.
only them with the earrings. It wasn't them with the dance. And they kind of just been, I don't know if they've been rewriting the rules or they've just been clarifying them. I think they've been doing both kind of.
I don't know.
It doesn't really matter much, but pretty much they've been clarifying the rules. I'm just gonna say, and now with the earrings, it's only like a 30-minute fusion, and same thing with the dance. So now we have Gogeta, which is different than Vegito because they got clothes that are different. That's pretty much the main difference.
Yeah, Gogeta has the clothes from the planet that the dance originated from.
Yeah, the
and
fusion
that-
dance clothes,
Yeah,
which also
Patara,
Gotenks gets.
but Patara has the fusion between both users' clothing.
It has like both Vegeta's like Saiyan combat clothes and then Goku's gi kind of mixed in one. So you have like Vegeta boots and gloves with Goku like gi bottom and then Vegeta like over it.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Canon.
Canon.
Oh,
Talking about Gogeta.
So we're talking Gogeta, pretty much a different kind of fusion between Goku and Vegeta.
see, I really like that name.
Gogeta, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I like that more than Vegito, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Gogeta just sounds so much better.
I love it.
I still love Vegeta. I don't care what anyone says.
They're both awesome.
I mean, character design wise, actually, that's really hard. I think I do like Vegeta more. I like the clothes a lot more, definitely.
I kind of like Yosha a little bit more than Gogeta.
The earring is cool. Like that's what seals it for me.
Here's
But
the thing.
man, the regular
Vegito only wins because Spirit Sword, and that's the coolest fucking move in the show.
Yes.
But
Magic
Soul
Geeks.
Punisher is also kind of badass. But did they ever use it?
They did use it.
They did. Oh my god, they
Yeah,
did.
they used their on Broly and saw that it didn't kill him.
Oh god, I love Soul Punisher. It's so cool.
Yeah. Gogeta used Soul Punisher. Soul Punisher is a move that is supposed to kill any like evil entity that it touches.
But
Like
he's
in
not evil.
Like in the Janemba movie, it like completely evaporated Janemba because he was hit by it. But in the Broly movie, Gogeta uses it. It does nothing. Gogeta smiles, being like, damn, Goku was right about this guy. But then still proceeds to try to kill him. Because, you know, I need to kill him.
Then Final Kamehameha.
First, I was told by it.
No, he didn't do Final Kamehameha. He was just a regular Kamehameha.
Yeah, shit. Do they use Final Kamehameha? Did Vegito use it there again?
Vegeta used it against Zamasu, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't wrong about that. So that is canon. That's all that
That
matters.
Yeah, that is canon.
That's a cool move.
It's a really nice move.
Is there anything else to talk about the movies? I mean, Broly's badass.
Bully's
talk about-
badass. Bully has super armor in real life, so I don't know.
Yeah, me and Lenny were talking about this. But Broly's literally just K rule. So he has super armor on all his moves, and he only gets staggered when you break it.
Yeah, you have to like throw a punch strong enough to stop him. Like, I can remember two scenes specifically. One where like where Broly was like throwing out a ki blast, Goku punched him, and Broly's like, "I'ma still keep going," and just threw the ki blast at Goku's face. And then another part that's in the time rift scene, where Gogeta was in Super Saiyan and Broly was at max power. Gogeta punches him and just says, "Okay, cool."
We didn't even talk about the time rift, animation wise.
Time rift.
That was so fucking dope.
Yes,
I didn't even
like
know
that
it was
too.
happening, but it just
That was-
was so like
that
the
was cool.
colors and everything. Oh my god.
I like that too. I thought that's where they went to 3D more.
Yeah, they use CGI more there.
Definitely more there, yeah. But they were using it like in the regular fight as well. But
Yeah, they used
I
it when-
forgot about that.
I forgot about that. I forgot like that happened only because like it wasn't completely explained. I had to like think to myself, why would that happen?
Yeah, it really like wasn't explained at all. But
Yeah.
it was cool, and I think that's really what they were going for. That they weren't like, yeah, this doesn't make sense, but they're strong. One's literally like two gods fused together. I think we can just say it happens.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that the power output between these two forces are enough to break time and space itself.
God.
At least we're calling it.
Can we just get Broly as next god of destruction?
Oh no, that'd be a lot of power on him. Oh,
Dude,
God.
imagine him going up against who's the guy from universe is it what's Jiren's universe? 6?
No,
No,
11.
not 6, 11. The one that was going to become god of destruction.
No, Broly would win.
That's what I'm saying.
He would win it hands down. Oh my god.
I mean, he lost to Vegeta. How's he gonna beat someone who Gogeta can't even beat? Like,
Gogeta had trouble beating in Super Saiyan form.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form.
Did you guys talk about like what that like Brody had a better character in the second one? Or
Yeah,
did we talk about it? Okay.
I touched that. Yeah, I touched on that. I touched on how they flushed out his backstory, but gave him more of a character. Had a heartfelt backstory with a pet.
Yeah, I
Snake.
like that a lot better than just
You know,
He
nothing.
was bland. I mean, I get it because it was just a movie that wasn't involved in actual Dragon Ball at all, so they didn't really need to do anything. But now that Akira Toriyama's involved, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try.
watch out for this. I don't think there's any other canons except Broly being alive and probably becoming a Z fighter.
That's so. I want Android 21 as a Z fighter.
I would love Android 21 as a Z fighter.
I want that as pre-comic Kai time, and that would also bring in Mira and Toa, but they're not as important.
They're not a
They're
priority.
cool though.
Goddamn, I would
Hmm?
love it.
They're cool. I like them.
I mean, yeah, they're cool, but like they're not as important as Android 21.
That's a new one for me. I don't know who that is.
I mean, Lenny's posted her enough.
I posted a lot. I could post more if you want, though.
She's the one with the glasses. I think that's it for Broly, though, right?
Yeah, that's about it for
We went
Broly.
over characters, story, setting, art style, and canon.
So we've already said which one's better, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
early on.
It was
Okay.
quiet at the beginning, but you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I think like at first we were like kind of just like saying stuff to make it sound like the new one's better, and then I just flat out said it.
Oh.
Well, we also gave reasons why the old one is still watchable for.
Oh no, it's not unwatchable. It's just not as good.
Yeah, it's just not as good. Well, it's not as good because of the time period that was made and the reason why it was made.
Yeah, there was limitations that just held it back, and also just the fact that it wasn't as like the creator of Dragon Ball wasn't as involved with it, and I think that's just those are the two things that really held it back.
Yeah.
When the creator of the of like the franchise is involved, I think it's just going to come out better because he has a clear vision of what he wants in the future.
Yeah, he knows how
So he's
to
able to put it in and then use it later as well. That being said, I believe we are done for this episode.
I think so too.
I was
anyone
knowledgeable.
Unless anyone has questions about Broly or Dragon Ball in itself, or just Broly, I should say.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions for me or Lenny?
No, usually whenever we played Dragon Ball together at the time, you gave me information, and it just gave me more information. So, like,
Yeah, we grinded that game. I missed that.
I'm so upset my file is gone.
I'm telling you, once you get a Switch, we're gonna do that again.
Switch now.
Because then Lenny will get one. We can all play together.
Dude, like we literally grinded that game so damn hard together.
I know. That's the thing. I haven't grinded it in the Switch much. I have like a level 60 character, and that's it. That's honestly not that much.
Dude, we literally cheesed the hell out of game. All we did was assault rain everything.
That and Supernova Cooler.
Yeah. Like nothing could touch us.
I have 4 level 90 characters. I'm almost sad at myself.
It's fine.
All of them are female. 2 of them are Saiyans.
Is one of them Majin?
Yes, the Majin's my main. He's literally my strongest character.
I love the female Majins are so cute.
They're cute, but they're also like really strong for no reason.
I low-key want to make a Meki and I get the phone. I want to get it for Switch.
All right, that's it for today, guys. Who wants to close it out today?
Well, who opened? I feel either you or Lenny should close it out.
Okay, I'll close it out then.
Do you need the thing?
No, I think I got it. Okay then. That's it for today's episode. Thank you all for listening. It's been us, Nerds Be Like. Dan, I think I actually do need the thing because I forgot what I need to say.
Okay.
But thank you for rate us.
I didn't ready.
Dude, it's been a while since I closed. But yeah, you can listen to us on different apps, the iTunes app, iTunes podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, and YouTube. We are trying our hardest to upload stuff. I have done nothing. I'm going to say that right now. Dan, I apologize.
It's okay.
But
I have good news for the PC. The last piece will arrive on Monday.
Hey.
So
Yay.
for now, I'll just mod the PC and wait for that piece to come in, and then hopefully the following episode will be better edited and actually on YouTube.
But as for other stuff, social media, you can follow us at Nerds Be Like Pod on all the social medias. Less so Facebook, but we'll still get the notifications from Instagram on that. So if you feel like it, you can also email us at nerdsbelikepod@gmail.com. You can send us, suggestions, other stuff. You can tell us whatever you want to do. Tell us we suck or whatever. Like I told you to do. And then merch, we have merch on TeePublic.
Yes.
Yay, I get it. I did it.
I
Okay.
didn't even write it down. It's not in.
And Brandon, how supreme is this merch?
Dude,
You mean pristine?
Same thing.
it's
Okay.
pristine and premium.
I said supreme, but okay.
Supreme is whack, bro. Fuck Supreme.
That's why I don't. Yeah, that's why I wanted to clarify that it's not supreme. It's premium and pristine.
It's premium
My
and
bad.
pristine. Supreme wants to be us.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
goddamn! Paying $50 for a T-shirt.
No,
Oh.
you gotta play 100 something. You literally gotta put a whole rack into something.
Okay, never mind paying $100 for a T-shirt.
If you want a backpack, you gotta pay a rack. That shit is stupidly expensive.
Yeah. Also, before we go, like I've been mentioning the past couple of weeks, I'll leave some links in the description for donation things for help during this time of crisis, or when people who need it. The links that I put in is for the Red Cross, Feeding America, and UNICEF. And yeah, I mean, you're not limited to just those. You can also find other resources for you that you specifically want to do. But yeah, if you can, even if it's $1, like Brandon always says, if you can, that's okay. That's
$1,
It all helps.
that
penny,
helps.
etc.
Yeah, it all helps. But yeah, I think that's it.
All right, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, your kiss thing didn't cut out last time, by the way.
Yeah, and this time we ended like that too.